Asace Airlines was once the pride of Africa, a symbol of luxury and innovation. However, years of corruption and mismanagement have driven it to the brink of bankruptcy. Employees are left unpaid for months, while the upper management continues to live extravagantly. Among those suffering are Amina, Zainab, and Nia, who silently endure as the airline spirals further into chaos. Amina's strained relationship with her family deepens when her mother, Efua, suddenly reaches out, asking for financial help. Efua tries to manipulate Amina by promising reconciliation, but Amina suspects ulterior motives. Meanwhile, Bayo's business faces sabotage from a rival chef, pushing Amina to make riskier decisions to protect her husband's dreams. Zainab's flashy social media lifestyle attracts the attention of Dele, a wealthy businessman who offers to invest in her cosmetics brand. But Dele has a dark side. He demands more control over her personal life and business in exchange for the investment. Zainab's independence is threatened as she navigates his manipulation. Nia's life becomes complicated when her family visits Lagos unexpectedly, unaware of her true job. To maintain her facade, she pretends to be a pilot, leading to a series of comedic and emotional misunderstandings. Her younger sister, Amina, idolizes her, which adds pressure to keep up the lie. The sudden death of Oba Rafiu aboard a flight raises questions. Official reports cite a heart attack, but Amina notices suspicious bruises on his arm. Zainab overhears a hushed argument between Chaik and Oba days before his death. The trio begins to suspect foul play but decides to stay quiet when Chaik offers them a chance to join the gold smuggling operation. Initially, the operation seems simple. Disguising gold as chocolates and sneaking it through customs becomes routine. But as they become more involved, the trio learns disturbing truths. Chaik works with Aziz Bako, a notorious smuggler with ties to illegal arms dealing. Aziz becomes suspicious of the trio's growing influence and threatens them to stay in line. They discover that Oba Rafiu was killed because he planned to expose the operation. His death shakes them, but the promise of financial freedom keeps them entangled. Zainab, eager to secure funding for her cosmetics brand, secretly tries to negotiate a side deal with Aziz. This backfires when Aziz realizes her intent and begins blackmailing her. Amina and Nia must step in to save her, straining their friendship. Inspector Mam intensifies her investigation, suspecting a deeper conspiracy within Asace Airlines. Her team intercepts one of the smuggling routes, forcing Chaik to change tactics. Mam's tenacity puts the trio in constant danger, as they narrowly avoid exposure multiple times. Mam's personal stakes rise when she discovers her younger brother, Yor, is indebted to Aziz. Yor's involvement forces Mam to tread carefully, creating a moral dilemma that complicates her pursuit of justice. The trio's suspicions about the tip-off are confirmed when Sudi confesses. However, Sudi's role is deeper than they imagined. She has been secretly collecting evidence against both Chaik and Ezekiel. She gives the trio access to a hidden ledger containing names, transactions, and routes tied to the smuggling ring. Sudi's confession reveals a twist. Ezekiel's daughter, Kazia, is actively involved in the operation. Kazia uses her father's connections to fund her extravagant wedding, planned as a cover to move the final shipment of gold. The trio devises an intricate plan to intercept the gold. Amina gets a job as a housekeeper at the wedding venue in Shabia. She discovers that the gold is hidden in the wedding gifts. Nia's brother, Kojo, hacks into the security system to disable cameras during the heist. Zainab uses her connections to pose as a high-profile guest at the wedding, creating a distraction while Amina and Nia execute the plan. The heist almost fails when Aziz arrives unexpectedly, suspecting betrayal. In a tense standoff, Amina manages to outwit him by planting fake gold bars in the gifts. Ezekiel plans to escape with the real gold on a private jet. The trio improvises. Zainab and Amina bribe the jet's crew to swap places with them. Nia, using her pilot training, convinces the authorities in Tamale to allow her to reroute the jet. During the flight, Zainab's charm distracts Ezekiel, while Amina sneaks into the cargo hold to disable tracking systems. When Ezekiel and his guards fall unconscious from spiked drinks, Nia lands the jet into Mali, where customs officials and police await. As the jet is searched, the trio discovers an unexpected passenger, Yor, Inspector Marm's brother. Yor confesses that he was forced to act as a courier for Aziz, unaware of the gold's true destination. The trio convinces Marm to give Yor immunity in exchange for exposing Aziz's network. Ezekiel, Chaik, and Aziz are arrested, and the smuggling ring is dismantled. The trio becomes heroes in the eyes of their colleagues, but their involvement in the heist remains a secret. They secretly keep a small portion of the gold and use it to fund Bayo's dream restaurant, which becomes a community hub in Lagos. Launch Zainab's cosmetics brand, which gains recognition across Africa. Enroll Nia in a prestigious aviation program, allowing her to finally become a pilot. Inspector Marm earns a promotion for her work in cracking the smuggling ring but remains haunted by the trio's involvement, which she can never prove. Months later, Asace Airlines is reborn under new management, with Amina, Zainab, and Nia as silent shareholders thanks to their gold stash. The trio remains bound by their shared secret, vowing to use their newfound wealth to uplift others. Their story becomes a legend, a tale of survival, betrayal, and the lengths people will go to reclaim their destinies.